How do I find my passion? Now, people in the childhood, they ask this question. In the teens, they ask this question. Many people, even in their 20s, are asking this question to themselves. How do I find my passion? Because it may take people years to find the answer to this. But first of all, why do you need to realize your passion in the first place? This is why. Let me say this with emphasis at the start of this video. If you realize your passion, you will live your life with actual fulfillment. You will live your life with a thrill. Every single day you'll live with the sense of urgency, the sense of value to yourself and to your time. But if you don't realize your passion, bro, you will live your life with unease. That's why it's so important. And now let me give a disclaimer for all those people out there who say that follow your passion in life is trash advice. Because bro, honestly, you don't really realize what passion is. Let me give you the difference. Let me tell you the difference between your passion and something that you do because it's easy. Now listen, if you work a customer service job because you don't have to, or maybe you just work a finance job just because you don't have to do much work, you just have to sit alone in an office, you can chill. Just because it pays the bills. If you just want to live a chill life, you don't really care about freedom, you're okay with living the 9 to 5 slave lifestyle, it's okay. That's not really your passion. You're just doing that because it's easy, because it pays the bills. Now let me tell you what passion really is. See, for your passion, you'll be willing to take on mountains of hardships just because you enjoy your passion. Listen, bro, for someone like me, I really struggle with discipline. It's not something that I've been gifted with. I really have to work hard for it. Especially when I'm doing something that I really don't want. And especially when I don't really feel like it. But when it comes to my passion, bro, I'm willing to climb mountains if I have to when I really don't feel like it. If I have to go to the gym to box, like boxing, I believe boxing is my passion. So if I have to go to the boxing gym, even if it's thunderstorm outside, I will go. I will run through that rain because it's my passion. You're willing to be disciplined for your passion. You're willing to put in hard work for your passion just because you enjoy it. And listen, like I said, doing something because it's easy, you only care about money. You care about it only because it pays the bills. And passion, bro, when it comes to passion, you don't care about money. You know that money will come. But you do it because you enjoy doing it. And that brings us to the first point on how to find your passion. Your passion will take you out of the confinements of space and time. And to understand this, let me move on to the second point, which is if your passion makes you tired, it's not your passion. And so your passion will never make you tired. And I say that I believe boxing is my passion because it's never made me tired. I've tried every single sport. I've tried studying even. I tried cricket. I got into it for a few years, but eventually I got tired. I got into football. I liked it for a few years, for many years to be honest. And then I got tired. I joined my school football team and I don't really want to do it. Because that's my nature telling you. See, this is another point. Your nature will constantly tell you that, listen, what are you doing here, bro? This is not your passion. This is not what you were made to do. That's another point. Listen, how to tell if this is not your passion? I'm in the school football team. It's only been a couple weeks. I started because I was really hyped. I was like, bro, I love being in the football team. But then I started boxing. I started boxing in the gym. And I was like, listen, I don't like football anymore. I started playing really bad because I'm not focused on football. It's not a priority. My nature keeps telling me, listen, Ahmad, what are you doing here, bro? This is not your passion. This is not what you're meant to be. This is not what you were made to do. And so obviously that's not my passion. Like I said, if you don't realize your passion, you live your life with unease. And I feel unease when I'm playing in the football team because I know I'm wasting my time. It's not worth it. Boxing, I've never got tired of it. It's been 2 years since I started liking boxing. And I realized that all my life I've fantasized about becoming a fighter and I never got tired of it. And now I'm seriously considering it. Now I'm going to the gym, bro. I'd never get tired of boxing. Even if it's a hard day at boxing, even if it's a difficult spar, even if I get beat up during sparring, I'm like, okay, I'll learn. This is what I was made to do. I'll learn through failure and I'll endure the hardships because I love boxing. It never made me tired. Your passion will never make you tired, because if it makes you tired, that's not your passion. And like I said, this point will explain the first point, which is it will take you out of the confinements of time and space. Like I said, bro, if there's a thunderstorm outside, and if I have to go to the boxing gym, I will go. I'll run through the thunderstorm. Time and space doesn't matter, because that's my passion. It gives me a thrill. I enjoy doing it. See, when it comes to my passion, time and space doesn't matter. That's how you know when something is your passion or if something's not. And I think I need to add more emphasis that, listen, your nature will keep telling you. You will always feel this feeling of unease, that when you're not on your passion, you don't realize your passion. Even with studying, if you're on a course that you don't really enjoy and you keep thinking to yourself, man, is this really worth it? That's your nature telling you, bro, you were not made for this. Why are you wasting your time? And this is not your passion. You need to realize your passion. Because if that's what you feel about what you're doing, if you have to keep thinking to yourself, man, is this really worth it? That means you've already become tired of it, and that's not your passion. And another point about finding your true passion is that your passion will earn you your respect. And in fact, I was talking about this with my friend today when coming back from school at the tram stop. We were talking about the teachers that we love, and then we were talking about the teachers that we hate. We hate their teaching method. And we figured out that the reason that we hate the teachers that we hate is because teaching is really not their passion. They're standing there like as if they're reading off a script. They don't really care about the students if they really understand something or not. They just hand them their homework, do it, give it back to them. That's it. And then you think about the teachers that you love. And the reason you love them is because it's in their heart to teach. It's their passion to teach. They actually care about the well-being of their students. They actually care if the student understands something or if he doesn't. It's not just giving them assignments and reading off a script, reading off a board. Now you see, a man, even if society looks at him as being of low status, if they're like, bro, that man's poor, he's living on the streets, he's homeless, listen, that man can earn respect from his passion. A teacher, there you go, point proven, bro. Like a teacher can literally earn respect and lose respect based on his passion. He's there teaching. If it's not his passion, students will dislike him because he's affecting the education system, regardless of whether it's his passion to teach or not. He's affecting them, and if it's not his passion, he's not supposed to be there. And that's the thing. Your nature will constantly keep telling you, bro, you're not supposed to be here. What are you doing here? Like I said, there's a massive difference between doing something just because it pays the bill and it's easy, and doing something because it's your passion. And when it's your passion, you'll earn respect. Like I give the example, a teacher whose passion it is to teach, who teaches his students with love and with care and with attention, he earns respect. No matter what his status in society is, he earns respect. And that's what your passion gets you. And relating to that point is that when it comes to your passion, you don't really care about money. But let me give you an example. A doctor. So a student who is going to medical school to become a doctor. Now that student knows that he'll have to go through years of hard work and of patience where he won't get paid. And I'm talking about, right now I'm talking about the medical students whose passion it is to become a doctor, not the ones who are being forced. So they know that they have to go through this phase. Like after they graduate, they won't get immediately jobs that pay well. They'll have to endure, they'll have to learn. And once they work even harder, they put even more years, once they become specialized, that's when they get paid. But through that phase, when they don't get paid, they're like, yeah, bro, money will come. The main thing is that I'm doing this because I enjoy it, because I have a purpose, because I know why I'm doing this. Money comes, bro. But when it comes to your passion, you're doing it because you love it. And listen, I think I need to put more emphasis on the fact that on your passion, you will be willing to do it even if you have to endure through mountains of hardships. Now, a teacher, there's so many students that take more time to understand something. He'll have to pay extra attention to them. He'll tell them, listen, I'm free on this day, I'm free on this time, come meet me, I'll be willing to teach you. They'll bend over backwards to help you if you don't understand something. And that requires hard work. That requires discipline. The teacher, bro, trust me, the teacher might not be willing to help you, but he will. Because that's his passion. A boxer, he'll be willing to put in the hard work because that's his passion. It's thundering outside. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. He has to go for a run. He will go for a run because that's his passion. For your passion, you'll be willing to be disciplined, even if you struggle to be disciplined with anything else. And that's the case with me as well. I find it hard to be disciplined with studying, but when it comes to my passion, I don't care, bro. I'm going to the gym, even if it's thundering outside. Your passion will give you your identity. Now listen, I'll say a name and instantly his image, his identity will pop into your mind. Mike Tyson. Oh yeah, the most intimidating boxer of all time. That's who he was. That's all he did. Because that was his passion. That was his nature. Now listen, if bro, you think Mike Tyson could have been like a doctor? Nah, bro. He wasn't made to become a doctor. He was made to become a destructive force. He was made to become a boxer. That's who he was. If he was in medical school, bro, he wouldn't live easy with himself. Bro, all the time he'd be thinking to himself. His nature would be calling to him. It'd be saying, bro, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. You were made for this. You were not made for this. Your passion will give you fulfillment. That's the main point. If you're working on your passion, you'll feel fulfilled. Because you'll have this feeling, yeah, I was made to do this. And I'm fulfilling my purpose, my passion. That's why your passion is so important. Listen, bro, the reason why you feel like your life is like this endless marathon of suffering is because you haven't realized your passion. And now that I have, my life is injected with thrill. All the time I'm looking forward to my next boxing session, my next sparring session. And now I just won't go with the flow. Like most of you people say, oh, I'll just go with the flow. Bro, you'll never be fulfilled if you go with the flow. The flow was not made for you, bro. Everyone is unique. Okay? Doesn't mean you're special, but you're unique. What's your passion is not someone else's passion. My passion is not football. It may be yours, but it's not mine. So now that I know my passion, if I go into football classes, I'll know that, bro, I wasn't made for this. I don't enjoy doing this. And once I go into my boxing sessions, I'll feel fulfilled. I'll be like, yeah, bro, I was made to be put in the ring. That's why your passion is so important. Listen, once you find your true passion, then even if the world comes together to tell you the negative effects of it, the side effects of it, you wouldn't care. If the world comes together and tells me, bro, you'll break your jaw becoming a boxer, I'll be like, bro, at least I'll be the champion. It doesn't really matter, does it? No, because that's my passion. I enjoy doing it. It's a beautiful realization, man. Realizing your true passion. And trust me, bro, don't settle for something that you don't want. Don't settle for something that you don't like and then regret it later on. Be honest with yourself. Safe.